thought I'd show you my Airsoft collection up until now. Best thing to do is to start off with the smallest ones, which is the pistols. Here we have the AAP01 with a different upper, the Mamba upper, internal upgrades, a tracer, not too much, not too little, just right. I really like this one. Apart from that, really retains most of the internals. It's just a different trigger, a different bucking, a hop unit, a different barrel, some better springs in the blowback unit, and a different, did I say that? A different hammer internally, and that's pretty much it. Really fond of these AAP ones. Here we have another AAP01. This one is in its basic shell because I had some mishaps with the aftermarket shell. This one is basically everything that is possible to modify inside has been modified. So even though it looks stock, it is completely changed on the inside. It's still a bit tricky to make everything work perfectly, so I'm still working on that. So this one is not quite finished, both aesthetically and internally, of course. Another AAP1, maybe even a third one, who knows. Then we come to my third pistol, which is now my firm favorite, which is the Tokyo Marui MK23. It has a very, very large trigger. As you can tell, it's quite big. So if I take the AAP01 back, it's quite beefy. So it's like Desert Eagle beefy. So it's chunky, it's luggish, but it's just a brilliant piece of kit. It is like apart from the gas noise, of course, you can dampen the hammer a bit more. It is almost completely silent. It is a hilarious piece of kit, mainly for me because how ludicrous it looks, and also because it is actually very fun to use. I will be modifying this one as well. There's quite a few upgrades for it, which I will be applying as I go along, but that's my MK23. Really happy with that one. Let's see, what shall we do first? Okay. Now we come to the ARs. So if you've already seen this one, this is the Wolverine MTW current generation, so a Gen 2, and this is the 10-inch version with tactical trim. So that means you get the quad rail, you get this flash hider, and you get a different stock. This is not the stock I'm talking about. I already changed it to the PTS EPS 1. Aside from that, you can see I added a foregrip, vertical foregrip, Vortex Spark Solar, Vortex Micro 3X magnifier, flip to the side, QD mount. Apart from that, it is stock inside, although I will be changing the barrel bucking and make it rear access so I don't have to open it every time I want to take the battery out or in. So that's my Wolverine MTW. Here we have another Wolverine MTW. This one was actually the first one I bought. So this is a Gen 1. It only came in this sort of M-Lock configuration. So it only came in this version if you wanted the forged. What I didn't mention with the other one was forged means 70-75 aluminum upper, 70-75 aluminum lower, 60-65 rail. This one is of course just an M-Lock rail, as I said. As you can tell, I changed the muzzle to this one. I added rail covers. I added this handy foregrip, Vortex Crossfire crossbow scope, a different grip, and as with the other one, the EPS stock, PTS EPS stock, and of course the cantilever mount for the crossbow. Internally, it has a Prometheus barrel, a maple leaf bucking, and it is rear access, so you don't have to open it up anymore. And it has a new screw here at the front to mitigate the upper and lower wobble they're known for. So that's my other MTW. Just put that one to the side. This one was actually one of the first ones I bought. This is the SEMA shotgun. Not quite sure of the name anymore. Actually, I have the box right here. Is it on the box? No, there's nothing on the box. I do apologize. I can find it out if you're interested. So it's pretty basic tri-shot shotgun. So nothing special, just Springer, so no gas or anything. Quite heavy. I actually didn't buy this one to play with. I actually bought it for cosplay because at that moment when I purchased it, I wasn't actually into Airsoft, actually more into cosplay, but well, I kept it anyway, so because I still want to cosplay and just for the looks and pictures. It works okay. The pull is quite heavy for me, but it is nice, smooth action. It comes with 3 shells. I didn't mention that with the other ones, but I found it noteworthy to mention it with this one. The other ones just came with magazines. You know, the usual, 1 magazine and bits and bobs. But with this one I wanted to mention it came with 3 shells. So random fact. I painted it, so I added this green here and here. So not the best paint job because I didn't add a clear coat, so you can scratch it with your nail and it will stay in. So, but it's nice for a first try. So that's this one. It's getting quite busy here. Then we come to my first AEG purchase when I actually wanted to try Airsoft. I'll put it like this now. This is a SEMA CM098B, so there's quite a few other versions, of course. It is about 98, stock collapsed. I didn't tell the sizes of the other ones, but I'll put that down in the description. It is quite heavy. I think it was 3.3. So I didn't end up using it, but I also can't seem to get rid of it, so I'm just gonna keep it. It is based on the AR-10 platform, which is derived from the AR-25. I have to say, for the price, it is quite well put together. There is, of course, the odd slight, I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, slight barrel movement. And let me check inside. No, that's pretty much all I can find on this one that I think maybe not okay. But I actually quite like this one, and it shoots quite nicely too. It has a V2 long gearbox, so not a standard V2 gearbox, but a V2 long gearbox, which means it's the part where the piston is extended to allow for a bigger volume. Here we have the SEMA CM097B. So in this sort of line of this one, but obviously just a standard V2 gearbox. A sort of, I've been told, 416 look. It again, the fit and finish, there's only like maybe here and maybe a slight barrel movement, and let me check inside. No, that's pretty much it. So again, nice, quite nice fit and finish for its price. Again, something I bought in the first moments of starting to show interest in airsoft. So I don't know, I kind of want to keep it because it's like my first purchase, but I don't think I'll end up using it. But it's still an important part of my collection. Sorry for the excessive sweating, that's due to my medication. Here we have my Arcturus sword. So again, one of my first purchases. Pretty basic, doesn't have a MOSFET, just has a micro switch. It's a sort of CQB setup, you know, you can tell how short the barrel is. So nothing special, but it's like more like a workhorse, so it will keep going. You can brutalize it pretty bad and it won't actually, you'll have to try your hardest to make it give up. Obviously, if you try hard enough, it will give up quicker, but there you go. So this is the Arcturus sword. Running out of place to put stuff. Now this was a bit of a gimmick because I wanted to do cosplay, so this was a cosplay purchase. This is the ICS NGL grenade launcher, so it actually works as a grenade launcher. It has, as you can tell, 6 barrels to put shells in, and it can run almost anything. Even this is one of the models that should be able to run tag rounds, which sounds fun but isn't allowed. Even this one in any configuration, as far as I can tell, isn't allowed on any airsoft field. I might be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, because where's the fun in that? So, but again, this is the ICS MGL 190, which will predominantly be used for cosplay and hopefully 1 or 2 airsoft events if I'm allowed. Fully plastic, but still sturdy, made by ASG. I'll put that one here. Let's see, did I, the last one, of course. My most recent purchase. I'll have to stand up a bit for that one. As you can see, is the TAC 41, the P version, polymer. There's now an aluminum version, but I'm not really a fan of that, so I went with the polymer version. As you can tell, the bolt is not inside of it, so it still needs to be put together. But I thought I'd show you the replica anyways, as it is, well, a part of my collection, but it's not finished, of course. It will be upgraded, fully upgraded inside, and I already got a scope for it, maybe even a bipod, I'm not sure, and all of the other accessories I'll be putting on it, silencer and all of that. But for now you can't really see much, as it is pretty much a shell. I will be running the short mags, but yeah, I can't really say much about it at the moment because it's not built, but it is still a very nice addition when it's finished. I really like it. It's very sturdy plastic. I can't find any creaking. Okay, there's no bolt in it. Yeah, that's the label. But it is very nicely put together. I have no, from first look, no comments on like, nah, that doesn't look good or anything. So quite pleased with that one. So that's pretty much the entire collection for now. I know I shared some more details on others than I varied my explanation between replicas, so I gave more information on that one than on that one. So if you want more information on any of the replicas you've seen, then feel free to ask me more information on that one, like what did it cost? I have no problem saying that. Or like how big is it? Or how heavy is it at the moment with all the optics on it? You know, it doesn't matter. If you have a question, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Just let me know and I'll do my best to help you. But the main point was not really as the information, as just showing you what my collection consisted of and to try and practice to get better as I do more videos. So that was the main point of this video, was to share my collection with you and to practice, of course. I have other videos where I go into detail on these replicas, so if you just check my YouTube or Instagram, then you'll find more information on those. If that's not enough, no problem. As I said, just send me a question. I'll be more than happy to try and help you. So yeah, that's it for now. Obviously this is not the end. I'll be adding more. And hopefully I'll be able to share it with other people as well, because that's the fun of Airsoft, is not just owning it, but sharing it with other people. So thank you for watching the video. If you have any feedback, I'm more than happy to get feedback. Sadly, if it's any feedback like maybe try and stop sweating like you're in a sauna, I can't do that because that's my pills. So sadly you'll have to keep seeing me drip like I'm stuck in the Sahara or something. But maybe as time goes on, you'll stop noticing it. So yeah, and I'm wearing socks, so I didn't put any boots on because I'm inside my house. So, but maybe that's something funny you can take with you as a memento, because I didn't really see the point of putting boots or anything on. So here's some socks. Okay, white socks, the biggest crime in history, according to some people. So, without further ado, this is the video for now. I hope you have a great time. Take care. Good evening or good day, depending on when you're watching or where you're watching. And take care. Bye-bye.